Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you're Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of July 19th through the 21st, 2024. So I thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. If you're looking for your individual sign readings, those are on Patreon. Also, please check with me before ordering readings because I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to continue with personal readings, but we'll see. I'm not stopping just yet. All right, so the overall energy is the Empress. We've got the Emperor. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and the King of Swords. Okay, so I feel that I was getting something off the bat about like mother and father. So I don't know if there's something going on between your mother and father, or if there's something going on, if your mother going on between you and the child's father. But it just seems like maybe there's a discussion going on and people needing to make decisions. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of strategizing going on in regards to finances or wealth as well, maybe health issues too. But I feel that, you know, there is something that is being discussed. There could be discussions in regards to fertility as well on both ends, the male and the female, especially if people have been trying to get pregnant and they can't. Maybe there is a discussion between you and your doctor. Whatever's going on is, you know, causing you to prioritize and really having to make sure that you keep a close watch on your valuables and your finances. Career-wise, you might seriously be considering starting your own business, being an entrepreneur, or doing some sort of contract work, or maybe you're looking for that. I feel like you want to save your money, or your money has been growing but just like too slow of a pace for you. So you're like, what else can I do? Or if you have your own business, you're trying to strategize how to maybe improve your business or make more money. Maybe you're thinking about implementing changes to your business. I feel like you're also doing a lot of studying or researching. You're having to ask a lot of questions. You're having to ask yourself a lot of questions. You're psychoanalyzing your situation. You're talking things out. Maybe you're making bullet points. I feel like you're serious about something. You're like, I'm serious this time. I feel like you're trying to put something to paper or act something that you already have on paper to action. You also might be thinking about people that you need to talk to or reach out to for information. I feel like you need information. Now, you also could be just doing some sort of personal studying. Maybe you're trying to do research on something that you're passionate about. And you're like, how do I do this? I want to learn this on my own. And so maybe you're looking at a lot of videos or self-help books, reading them. If you're into astrology, definitely seems like you're looking at your chart and trying to find the answers to something. It's something that you're trying to figure out. And I feel like an air sign is being highlighted in your life as well. You're curious about an air sign, or you have questions. Maybe you're trying to dissect them for whatever reason. It could be reversed, like an air sign is trying to dissect you, trying to figure you out. I feel like something is more about learning than snooping. It just seems like you're trying to figure things out. You're trying to find a solution to a problem, or you're looking for answers. And I do feel that you're finding answers that you need. You're finding clarity. You're finding confirmations that you need. But it's like you're just wanting more. You could potentially be going down some sort of a rabbit hole too, if some sort of new information is presented to you that's really interesting. You might be, looking into that further. You might be trying to look into certain investments, or maybe you're checking in on your investments to see, is the money growing? If you're in a stock market, you might be doing research on, the companies that you invested in or are thinking about investing in. Somebody also could be considering you for a job. I heard portfolio, so that might be pertaining to any job where, I don't know, like if there are drafts, like drawings or some sort of drafts or something. Or maybe you're some sort of an artist and you've got like pictures of the people that you've designed for or something. Or an interior decorator. Feels like you're also trying to find something out about your parents through the birth chart. There could be another significant earth sign in the picture for you as well. You might be considering partnering up with someone. Now, you also may be in like a very nurturing mood this weekend. Maybe you feel the need to nurture people the way that you know how to nurture. So check where your Venus is sitting, and that'll give you a clue about your love language, depending on what house and sign is sitting in. I feel like you're also in a calm or relaxed state, and you feel it's like you're patient. You're thinking about something or thinking about changes, but you're also patient at the same time. Even if you do feel comfortable with your financial situation, I feel like you're still trying to figure out what else can you do. Romantically, I feel that, soulmates might be in the picture. Maybe you've already been interacting with your soulmate, or someone who is your ideal archetype of a man or a woman. So your ideal person might be in the picture this weekend. If you're single, definitely seems like two single people see each other. I feel like people are showing an interest, but not like going crazy with it. In fact, maybe the conversation alone is a show of interest. It's like, not that's your way of flirting. It's like, I don't flirt and get all cutesy, whatever. Like, I have a in-depth conversation with somebody, and that's the way I flirt. So yeah, it could be some sort of intellectual flirting going on, if love related. Two people could be getting to know one another, and it's just like moving at, it's a slow pace, but I feel like both individuals are okay with this. It's like, I'm not in a rush, but I find you interesting and I'm going to keep you around, something like that. Somebody could be doing some kind of farming or gardening. I don't know if you are learning about farming or gardening, or if you're actually doing it. Maybe you want to start learning about different plants, fruits, vegetables, weed. Yeah. Now, a nosy neighbor might be looking at your yard, looking at the upkeep. Maybe things are getting out of hand, and you know something needs to be cut down. Yeah, you could, depending on where you live, if you know what I'm talking about, there are HOA police policing your home, possibly thinking about writing a ticket or trying to see if you're in violation of something. I got the name Edward for someone, and then it made me think of Edward Scissorhands. Um, but I don't know. I'm just getting the name Edward. Maybe that is significant. Maybe that's someone that you're thinking about or talking to, or maybe this person has some sort of information for you. Maybe it's confirmation. I don't know. If you are approached by a man, I feel like he's well groomed, but he comes off a little distant. That's because he internalizes everything. If you are a guy, I feel this is how you're perceived. Now, you also might be wanting to indulge in, food or drink this weekend, and maybe you're looking for, like, a restaurant to go to or someplace new. But at the same time, I feel like you're being conscious about what you put into your body. You might be reading ingredients more too, especially if you've been having some sort of allergic reaction. I feel like you're maybe noticing something, and you're like, wait a minute, I ate this and this happened, and that happened when I ate this 2 weeks ago. Let me see if they have the same ingredient, or so you might start looking at labels more closely. I don't know who Richard is for somebody. You might find out some information about Richard, or he has some information for you. I feel that somebody is also trying to figure out how to get rich. or somebody's trying to invite you to something. Something might end up blowing your mind. Someone is very disciplined and showing like self-restraint. Maybe you are having to restrain yourself from saying something or acting out in a certain way. If it's romantic, I feel like somebody is attracted to someone immensely, but they are holding that back. Very good at being reserved and holding that energy back. There's a possibility that an air sign brings out your primal nature, where you just want to like ravish them, or you just feel like you just want to get wild, and maybe you try to restrain yourself from behaving that way. It also could be that they feel that way towards you. Ooh, especially if it's an ex who you were crazy about. Um, It's possible that you don't want someone to know that they broke your heart, or vice versa. Somebody might love hate you. Or there's some sort of love hate situation going on. Now, there also could be some sort of boundary setting this weekend. Maybe you're setting boundaries with your mother or father, or somebody you're having to set boundaries with. Now, someone could be having obsessive thoughts about you, or vice versa. It could be sexual in nature, or it could be obsessive as in hatred or anger. It's possible too that somebody's been trying to communicate with you or get your attention, but you've been ignoring this person. You might be afraid to think of somebody because you feel that they can hear you, or like there's a telepathic connection, and maybe you're worried that the more you think of them, it's going to make them call you or reach out to you. I feel like someone needs to drink dandelion tea. Dandelion tea. I forget what that's for. Could be for some sort of kidney cleanse. Something is trying to be revealed to you in a dream. you might get very lucid in a dream. You know how there are these moments where you're reading something and the words become very, very clear. Oh, I think it's so cool when I have like tarot card dreams where it's like I can clearly see a card. So something could be illuminated for you in a dream, and it's just like you get very focused on it and you start to see the details. That usually happens so that you can remember it, even if that's the only thing you remember from your 8-hour sleep is that message or that word or that picture. So focus on whatever it is being shown to you in a dream. I feel like somebody is studying about the heavens. It could be it could be religiously, like trying to see if heaven exists, or it might be heavens as the luminaries, astrology, or astronomy. Could be thinking about career path. Could be thinking about going back to school. I feel like you're looking for signs, or you're seeing signs and then you're just kind of like studying them. And these signs can be number synchronicities as well. It does seem like maybe the universe is talking to you and wanting you to decode what it's saying. Either you are looking at an air sign's social media, or looking to see if they have one, or vice versa. Somebody is also speaking facts and also just speaking the truth. They're not twisting their words. They're just being very vocal and transparent, very honest. You also could be suspicious of a fire sign, or they're suspicious of you. Or you might be trying to find out information for a fire sign. All right, let's pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You have hostilities, man holding a coin, adjacent possibilities, overall energy, fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. All right. So the overall energy may be telling you to trust your intuition of what you feel in your heart. You seem to be very guarded towards someone, or someone is very guarded towards you. Maybe you're trying to see if you can trust someone or vice versa. Something is coming off too complicated. Definitely seems like maybe you're trying to decode something. And it's like endless meanings of something, and you're like, I could go on and on. Feels like you're having to focus on something, but it's so many potential meanings to something. I feel like something is inconclusive. Somebody's like, I can go on and on and on, but what's the point? It may be better to accept a situation rather than trying to figure it out. Just accept something for what it is. Like you'll never know the answer to something. Again, something in regards to who can you trust. Somebody is like, I'm an open book though. Like, it could also be that someone's honesty is so, someone is so honest to the point that it's suspicious. It's kind of like nobody is that honest. And somebody is like, I'm laying it all out. Now, if you are worried about who your enemies are, I don't know, I kind of feel like they could be anywhere. They're everywhere. You can't focus on that. You just have to do what you need to do. You also may somehow feel exposed. I don't know if your business gets put out into the universe, or I don't know, but it just kind of feels like you feel exposed, or like everybody can see you. And it might be literally something going on in your home where like the doors are open or the window, or you find out that you slept all night with the door unlocked. Yeah. All right, so hopefully those messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.